Alright, so hold on a minute. Sorry about that. So today's project, I'm on my way back to the farm. I had to run home. Had to help my dad out with something. So on my way back to the farm, I'm going to be working on a 1952, that's right, 1952 John Deere Model MC. And for those of you that don't know what it is, it's actually one of the first John Deere bulldozers that they made. It's not considered a bulldozer, it's actually considered a crawler. And John Deere did experiment back in the day with different things and different designs and different models. And they did make a John Deere B.O. Lindemann, which was really and truthfully their first crawler. But I bought this crawler about a year ago now. Ran like a top when I got it. Fairly good, fairly good restoration that somebody did. Really and truthfully, all they did was throw a coat of paint on it and called it a restoration. Well, that's not what a restoration is. But so a couple months ago, I pulled it out of the barn, and it had a horrible time trying to keep it running. So I did what I needed to do with it, got it done, put it back in the barn, and took the hood off and started looking into why it was running like crap. So come to find out, the exhaust manifold on it is actually a one piece. It's an intake manifold and exhaust manifold all into one. And it had a rather large hole in it. It probably was the original manifold on the tractor. I doubt anybody replaced it. So it had a hole in it. It had rusted through. It's old. It's 1952, so you got to expect some things to go bad. So I bought a new one, about a month, and it's been about 2-3 months since this has happened, since it had started running like crap. So I bought the new manifold, and I don't know what made me look at it, but I pulled the valve cover off, and I have a bent push rod. There's a lot of things that could have caused it. I don't know. So I have to pull the head. I want to pull the head off, make sure the valves are all right. I probably don't need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to pull the head off, replace the head gaskets. I don't need to, but I'm going to anyway. I'm going to replace the head bolts as well. There's only 6 of them. There's not many of them. And that's going to be today's project, is tearing this thing apart and replacing the head gasket, new exhaust manifold, so on and so forth. And I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but I'm going to try to straighten out this bent push rod. We'll see how it goes. I would rather replace it, but the other gentleman that went in on this tractor with me is adamant about trying to straighten it out without having to buy a new one. So that's what we're going to try to do today. I'm going to try to get a couple videos of us tearing it apart, because right now the only thing that's off of it is the exhaust manifold and the carburetor. There's not much else to say. You guys will see some video of that here in a little bit. I'm going to just pull it up to the farm. try to tear this thing apart and see where it goes. All right, guys.